I want to be the best at like anything I'm doing. So then like once I really liked soccer, then it just kind of drove me like, oh, I want to be really good at this. I want to be the best I can be at this.
Love soccer, as you can tell, but I like basically soccer is like basically my life, other than my family and church. So basically my daily life.
In women's soccer, I mean, they have 22 national championships. Like, that's a lot. And like Anson, like coaching all of those, like it just felt like, well, if I could go there, like that would be amazing. Everybody says how great college is and playing soccer. Like, I'm really excited to like get the experience.
Sports and men's sports, it happens all the time. You hear even younger, you've heard crazy stuff about 5th grade quarterbacks committing to schools and, you know, crazy things like that. LeBron James's kid is 11. He's been offered scholarships by Duke and Kentucky. Nobody says anything. No, that's amazing. That's amazing that a young man would get a scholarship offer, and then, you know, to act like there's any level of outrage when a girl does it at a similar age, to me, it pisses me off, and I don't like it. Think about it. Think about a 12-year-old knowing she has a full-ride scholarship to university, the best soccer program in the country. Like, just think about that for a second. I mean, for us, it's like, it feels like such a blessing. We're so incredibly grateful for that. And then for there to be any detractors saying, that's crazy, that should never happen, I would say, like, really?
I can't believe we're still fighting these issues, these gender issues, these equality issues here in the United States. You know, in any other country, in any other league, she'd be able to play if she was an American. So the NWSL has made up this rule. We shouldn't be here. First off, the NWSL shouldn't be fighting this fight. They need to be on the right side of history. They don't need to be spending what could perhaps be millions of dollars on the playbook from the U.S. Soccer Federation when it comes to equal pay, confusing the public and then spending millions of dollars to fight a lawsuit when in this day and age we shouldn't be fighting for gender equality. We shouldn't be fighting for this young talented player to continue to get better. The NWSL is hampering her development, and this doesn't happen in the MLS, and it doesn't happen in any other league around the world. So instead of wasting everybody's time, the NWSL just needs to change their law and their rules, and they need to help this young girl.
I stepped foot in Portland in 2019, all I could think of was how excited I was for the day I was going to get to step in front of the Riveters and make my debut.
Obviously we had the first year in 19, and I think that was a huge amount of growth and time for Liv to settle and adjust. She continued to push forward. 2020, I think in maybe in other environments or situations, saying there was lost time is fair. I think us, whatever we're thrown, we're going to find a way to maximize, turn the challenge into an opportunity.
There are some big differences both mentally and physically. I mean, I'm like 5 inches taller and just like more of a strong, and like I've just matured in a way that when I first got here I wasn't ready for the league, and now I feel like I'm ready to step in and compete both physically and obviously technically on the field.
I feel like at the end of pre-season we got paused there, right? Because Liv was able to be involved in every game. She played against OL Reign twice. I think actually the second game against OL Reign she was one of the strongest performers, and we got to see that against experienced NWSL players. But we were playing Thorns v Thorns throughout. We played Timbers Boys Academy, so she was playing every moment, every minute, and then we had to pause because the competition.
It was just every day, how am I preparing myself for when it does happen that I'm ready? So it made it go faster than probably if I was thinking about why is this taking so long?
I think it's something that's going to continue to take time. That now that new real work begins, I hope and expect to see her on the field at some point in the next few months. But we don't think and look at outcome and end lines or results. It's more about the process. It's more about training and getting better. She's doing fantastic today, which is most important. Now we look at tomorrow.
Like every coach has always told me, there's a lot you can do in training, but where you really grow and mature as a player is in games. And for that to finally be here, for me to take that next step and just continue to grow as a player, like I said multiple times, it's just very exciting, and I know this is where I'll be able to grow the most.
What's your dream as a player?
I want to be the best